Hello. Today we're going to be working on writing the function rule. So in each example you have a table, a graph, or a mapping. And we want to take the information that we've been given and turn it into a symbolic representation of this information. So we look at number 1. What do I have to do to -3 to get -6? Same thing for the next ones. What do I have to do to my input 1 to get an output of 2? Or an input of 4 to get an output of 8? Or an input of 6 to get an output of 12? So whatever the rule is has to apply to all of these inputs to get the output, which is f of x. And maybe you can see that we take each of them times 2. If I take each one times the number 2, I'm going to get the output f of x. So f of x, the output, is the same as whatever x is, whatever we want to put in there, multiplied by 2. And there's the rule for that table. Let's look at number 2. In number 2, I have 5 ordered pairs really highlighted in this parabola. I have 0, 0, 1, 1, -1, +1, 2, 4, and -2, 4. So the x values again are the inputs, the y values are the outputs. So what do I have to do to 0 to get 0? What do I have to do to 1 to get 1? What do I have to do to -2 to get +4? Same with all of these. What do I do to the x to get the y? And if you can see it, we're going to take the x value and multiply it by itself. So 0 times 0 is 0. 2 times 2 is 4. -1 times -1 is a +1. So f of x is the same as us taking x and multiplying it by itself. Or there's an easier way to write it. X times x is x squared. And so there's our rule. Whatever our x is, we square it, and that's our output. Let's look at number 3. Here we have a mapping. And so the same question applies. What do I do to each input to get the output? What do I do to -6 to get -2? What do I do to -4 to get 0? To -1 to get 3? And a 2.3 to get 6.3? Well, no matter which one I look at, on each of them I'm just simply adding 4 to the domain. So f of x is, again, whatever you want x to be, but then you're going to add 4. And we're done.